the cathedral in the back? So this is on the Moonwalk, straight across from the cathedral. And then this one is on Esplanade and Charters. This is to the domestic slave trade, because that is where, when there was an ordinance that said, you know, these slave pens that held enslaved people when they were brought into the city before they were sold, had to get out of town. This was out of town, Esplanade. This was the edge of the quarter, edge of the neighborhood. And so on this street were many, many slave holding pens. And these are some of the largest slave dealers in the country, not just here. Hope Franklin, Armfield and Ballard had houses along this way. You would see this little, the end of a marker. That mark is to Solomon Northrop, because he was held in a slave pen on this street, right across from where that market is.
Wow.
And then this is a slave trader app. You can take this, your phone, and download it from your phone. This one, again, came out of a committee, was a different committee, but along the same time. We then created this self-guided tour where you can actually sit at home, use your computer. You don't have to go out if you don't want to. If you go out, you can take a break, sit down, get some coffee, and then pick it up and go again. But it goes to those sites where enslaved people were sold. So in addition to those two markers, we have also identified places where enslaved people were actually sold. And this app takes you along those
Who owns that app? Who owns that app?
It was paid by the city, and so we are creating some curriculum to go with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you encounter the name Lamarck? Lamarck as a slave trading family.
Oh, I don't remember, but you know, it's
Ronnie
possible.
Lamarck.
It's possible.
His
that it's in
people.
there.
The
Wow.
Ford,
Right.
Oh, okay.
Ronnie Lamarck. Lamarcks. The Lamarcks were
Okay.
major.
Major. So this is something that would be very helpful, maybe to a class or some friends. You want to get together, family who you bring into town. So one thing about this too is that we engaged actors and actresses. So if you want to hear a voice like mine on it, you're going to hear some really trained voices, and they will take you through these sites and read narratives from WPA narratives. We included some of Solomon Northrop's 12 Years a Slave. So you have firsthand accounts. You have runaway ads. So different things are spiced in to help you understand these different sites and what happened.
Yeah, and the question.
Yeah.
I find that it's very interesting that that's not implemented when you do a tour. When you do a tour in New Orleans in the French Quarters, that is not implemented at all. I took a tour
Right.
of New
Yeah,
Orleans
nobody said
of this city, and that is not implemented in the tours. What's implemented is food and plantations. But I find that and they really haven't studied or did any research of that in the French Quarters.
We went
Can I
from-
interject?
We went to Congo Square.
No,
I'm not talking
So-
about this app. I'm talking about the tour.
There are-
Slave trader.
That you have to get specialized tour guides.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Sister Monique Moss, and Barbara,
So what I'd like to make a suggestion.
the brother from Dillon.
I'd like to make a suggestion. I got to depart. I apologize. But if we could write a major grant that we could sponsor you in providing a tour and train the students in that regard on how to take culture to market would be phenomenal. And yeah, so Freddie, I think you're brilliant. Years ago, we were talking about the slave trade, and she mentioned the city of Bordeaux. I said, Bordeaux, Paris, France. She said, yeah. Not only they did wine, but they were taking those Africans enslaved to here in New Orleans. But I got to get to one other meeting. Thank you so much, Doc. I appreciate y'all. Okay.
Liverpool.
Yeah.